Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to make a quick little video. Okay, this one might not be a quick one. And talk a little bit about back panel setups because first and foremost, everything I will say in this video is based on my personal experience that I made in the last 10 years of airsofting. So I just talked with a friend about a trend we see on the airsoft fields. That is that people tend to overload their back panels. For example, like I saw a dude, especially who ran a map, a shotgun scrapyard, an IFAG, and a big hydro bladder all on his back, and I was like, dude, why though? Like, and this is something I see a lot. Like, not this extreme, but a lot of people just throw a bunch of stuff on there to look tactical or to look cool and whatnot, and it's not functional. And in my opinion, you should keep your setup of to some extent functional. I mean, of course, it should look cool because we all want to look cool, but like in my mind, it's 60% functionality and 40% looks, or maybe 70-30, something like this. So, first of all, in my personal opinion, this is when you're on a daily pickup game. So I'm not talking about big milsim games, 48-hour games, just about your daily games. This is what your plate carrier should or could look like. You might add a water bladder to it, so you have some water on your hand. But I personally prefer to have Nalgene bottles. When you have those small 0.5 liter ones, you can fit them easily in these slots. So, I mean, when you're on a pickup game, you don't need more than 4 to 5 max, in my personal opinion. So I run 3 max up front, 1 maybe 2 max on the sides, and then 1 or 2 half-liter water bottles. Um, so just to show you some opinions you have or can have for back panel setups is this is my personal carrier that I carry most of the time when I'm not on a daily pickup game, like, I don't know, 24 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours Muslim game, something like this. It's just a CRYE back panel, like the pack one. It's I think around 5 liters, something like this pack. Nice thing about this is, first of all, when I have this on my back, and even though I can stuff a fuck ton of shit in here, it doesn't interfere with my sling, it doesn't get in the way when I'm moving with my sling or whatever. So I really like this. It sits nice and flush on the plate carrier, like when there's nothing inside, it basically just folds away. But I know not everybody has these zip-ons on the carrier, which is okay. There are a bunch of different options, which I'm gonna show you some of them. But first of all, another option that I run is this. For example, when I'm going to a 48-hour game, when there is not a safe zone or an off zone where you're basically permanently in game and you have to carry a tent and all this stuff with you. I basically have a big rock and where's all my shit in there, and I just carry this on my plate carrier so I can fit a rucksack nicely over this and still have a 3-liter water compartment bladder with me, because I think hydration is really important, like really, really, really important. So I just have this, and I have a 3-liter water bladder in there, and it's good to go. Throw my rock over there and drop it somewhere in the woods. I'm cool. So the next thing is, in my personal opinion, one of my favorite things you can get for a back panel setup, and that is the GMR MINIMAP, because this thing it's super nicely designed. You can throw all kinds of stuff in there. It has a lot of different ways to organize it and set it up. And there's, in my opinion, absolutely no way you can overfill this or make this thing too heavy. So this one will fit super nicely on the back of your plate carrier. It won't stand over. It will fit perfectly on there when you have a regular shaped plate carrier. It attaches by molly. This is a Gen 2, by the way. You have your main compartment where you can throw all different kinds of stuff in there, like, I don't know, maybe a jacket, a hydro bladder, some BBs, some extra water, some snacks, batteries, stuff like this. You have a little front compartment for, I don't know, spare gloves, stuff like this. You have a little hidden Velcro in storage where you can either put your, I don't know, your portemonnaie or your keys, your wallet, stuff like this. Or they make different Kydex inserts for here, so you can run either two M4 mags or similar shape mags. It's a Kydex insert, or you can run two. It's a grenade insert, so you can have like two big Enola Gay smoke grenades or tornado grenades, stuff like this. And it has this little compartment here for an IFAK. So they have like this little drop-in IFAK. I have two of them somewhere around. I just don't know where they are at the moment. You have 2x3 molly on the side to attach a radio. On the bottom you have some Velcro to attach some Velcro stuff, or what I tend to do is when it's cold in the winter and I want to run like my PCU level 5 or something like this, I just roll it up, put it under here and secure it with some shock cord that I run through here, which is super easy. And this thing, I know it's expensive, but when you can get it used somewhere, try to get one, because these things are super nicely made. They are, as far as I know, handmade in the USA by mil-spec materials. They use YKK zippers. They have super thick stitching. I have this Gen 1 that I run, like I have this one since they released the mini-maps. I don't know how old it is, at least 4, 5, 6 years, something like this, and I still run it to this day. This particular one I use for EDC. I have a self-made bungee sling to throw it over my shoulder. I really like this piece of kit. It's awesome, and you should get one if you can, because mini-maps will never let you down. So talking about another option you can do is getting a zip-on panel that's not particularly made for your plate carrier. So I just wanted to try something out, and I got the Velocity Systems zip-on panel. And the thing is, you have those 4 molly loops on the back, and you can attach it to your plate carrier, and it won't come off. It will stay on there, but it wobbles around because there is no way this thing will sit nice and snug on my plate carrier, just as the CRYE panels do. So the zippers on the side are kind of roundly shaped, so there's no way they will fit to my straight zippers on my JPC, and I can't attach them because they're on different height. But the pack is really nice, and you can attach an off-brand panel to your plate carrier, but it will probably not fit as good as a panel that is particularly made for your plate carrier. For example, the CRYE one, there is no way this thing will come off. It is also secured with 4 of those molly clips, and that will do, but if you can't use the zippers, it will wobble around and it's super annoying. So don't make the same mistake as I did, because I bought this thing, it wasn't really cheap, and I have it for like 3 years, and there's no way I'm gonna resell this anytime soon, because nobody runs a Velocity Systems Scarab here in Europe, as far as I know, in multicam. So those are just my opinions. Maybe you can take something from it. If you have a different opinion, leave me a comment. It's just not for the interaction. I'm actually interested in your opinion. If you like the video, you can always leave a like and subscribe if you want to see some future content that I do. So yeah, have a nice day, bro.